We all know who this is directed by, right? Like the racist, the wife beater, the homophobic dude. But I thought he was canceled. I thought you couldn't work after that. I wanted to discuss Flight Risk because I think it proves that cancel culture is dead and it doesn't exist, and conservatives and terrible comedians need to stop railing about it because it's not fucking real. Flight Risk comes out on Friday, January 24th and stars Mark Wahlberg, Topher Grace, Michelle Dockery, and it's directed by none other than Mel Gibson, the new ambassador to Hollywood, I guess. I thought I had that job, but I guess not. But I thought conservatives can't work in Hollywood anymore now that the wokes took over. I also heard that the internet can cancel you and you can never find work again. But Mel Gibson proves none of that is real. Sure, sometimes it can work, like Kevin Spacey is gone. Never heard from him again. And rightfully so. If we cancel people, we should study how we canceled Kevin Spacey, because that shit worked. But Flight Risk comes out this Friday, and I have not heard a single peep or a boycott about this film, even though it's directed by Mel Gibson. And Mel Gibson is genuinely a bad dude. I'm not even going to talk about his politics because there's worse shit about him. He is racist. He has been caught saying the N-word. He is anti-Semitic. He's generally homophobic. And he also beats his wife. And yet he still continues to work. Cancel culture is not real. And I think he's getting generally worse as a person. Have you seen a photo of Mel Gibson recently where he smiles? I'm fully atheist, but he makes me believe the devil is real. Because when I look into his eyes, I fully think the devil is living in there. Sure, he had a little bit of a slowdown around 2006, but that was before all this shit came out. So I think that, like, none of this shit is why he wasn't working that much during that time. I think his career was slowing down regardless. And don't even get me started on Lionsgate, who is distributing Flight Risk. Like, they're not even trying to hide that Mel Gibson is directing it. They're actually being more annoying than that, because they're acting like they are hiding it when they're really not. In their title cards for their trailer, they're not saying it's directed by Mel Gibson, but instead they're saying it's directed by the director of Braveheart. We all know who that is. Braveheart is fucking massive. We all know who directed it. If anything, it pisses me off more because I have to think and just be like, wait, that is Mel Gibson, right? Yeah, of course he directed Braveheart. And then I arrive at the same conclusion when they could have just said directed by Mel Gibson. Just own it at this point. If you're gonna do something shitty, just own it. Fucking Lionsgate. So can we please stop railing and thinking cancel culture does anything? And also, can we stop saying no conservatives work in Hollywood? Because there are plenty. Yes, I know Hollywood is filled with liberals and we pass any drug law we want. And if you want to marry four people, go right ahead. But conservatives still work here and they live in this town. You want to tell me that conservatives can't work in Hollywood anymore because of the woke agenda when Tim Allen has a brand new primetime comedy on ABC? Or how Vince Vaughn was just the lead in Bad Monkey, the critically acclaimed Apple show that you probably haven't heard of because Apple genuinely sucks at marketing, but he's still working regardless. Just because Kevin Sorbos isn't working anymore doesn't mean conservatives don't work in Hollywood. So why don't any of these canceled people work anymore? It's probably because they're not that talented. They don't draw in money, and Hollywood loves money. They will let anyone do anything as long as they get money. People have gotten away with terrible shit, and yet they still work because it makes Hollywood money. Hollywood and movie studios have no spine. It's all greed. It's that simple. That's all it is. That's all it ever was. There's no morality at movie studios. So check out Flight Risk if you want, or don't. Like, I don't really care. But, check it out if you want. I don't care. I honestly don't know how to end this video right now, but please let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments below. Did you know that Flight Risk was directed by Mel Gibson? Am I alone in this whole thing? Was Lionsgate actually smart? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed yourself, please like, comment, and subscribe. I reply to all my comments. I am that tiny of a YouTuber where I can still do that. And I also have a lot of time. So feel free. And I also put out new videos every single week discussing the film and TV business. So please subscribe and see me for more. And if you do, I'll see you then. Thank you.